The Griffin pet's just been added to Grow a Garden, and it's one of the new best pets in the whole game, and I've had a strategy on how to get it so good it feels like you're cheating. So here's what you need to do. So real quick, the way you get this is from the Skyroot chests, which can be purchased from the giant. But you can't just walk up and buy these. You need at least friendship level 1. And now what a friendship level is basically you give this giant food, which you cook up, we'll talk about that later. And then in return you'll unlock a second shop where you can buy the Skyroot chests. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is how you can actually get to friendship level 1. So the first thing you'll need is this cooking pot down here, this thing. And if you don't have this, what you need to do is get your garden guide and fully complete any of these. I recommend doing the common one, and yes, you will get the cooking kit from this. And by the way, this confused me, I don't know if I'm just being dumb, but it won't go to your inventory, it's actually a cosmetic. But we can take this one step further. See, if you just put random stuff like carrots in this, it will be significantly harder to get friendship level 1 than it would be if you put stuff like sugar apples or bone blossoms. So the better the fruits you use, the easier it will be to get your friendship level up. And then stuff like the size of the fruit and if it has mutations and all also help. It does not matter too much as we only need level 1 and past it just unlock stuff like cosmetics. Now quickly, I did want to mention, a big part of this event is, growing the actual beanstalk itself, so you can go up and buy these chests. But I don't really recommend you grow the beanstalk, as it takes up a lot of time and resources. Instead, what I think you should is leave and rejoin servers until you find one that already has the beanstalk grown, and you don't have to do like any work. It's pretty easy to find a server that's got the beanstalk grown. You can find one in probably under 5 minutes. Now the next thing I want to talk about is buying these chests, as there's a tiny bit of strategy to this as well. But you know what rhymes with strategy? Subscribing. It doesn't even rhyme, just please subscribe. Anyways, when you go to buy these chests, you'll see you can actually restock the shop, but it doubles every time you do it. So if you want to first restock the shop, it's going to cost you 500k, then it goes to 1 million, then it goes to 2 million, 4 million, 8 million, you get the point. So only restock the shop in proportion with how many shekels you have. Say if you only have like 100 million shekels, then only restock a few times. But if you've got 10 sextillion, you can do it quite a few times. So just do it the amount of times you can. I also did want to mention, when you restock this shop, it also restocks the main one. So just make sure you're grabbing the seed packs as well. But now, the price to restock the shop resets every day as well, so it goes back to 500k. Then every hour the shop restocks for free anyways. So just make sure the bare minimum you're doing is coming on once a day, restocking the shop a bunch and buying these Skyroot chests. And now another thing is you can actually craft these chests. But I will be honest, the crafting recipe isn't that good. Things that I think don't make it worth it is the sprout egg and the sprout seed pack, because those items are pretty good and have their own chances for other good items. But if you really want the Griffin, I would recommend having this crafting in the background, because it's just more Skyroot chests and the more the merrier. And it is a 1% chance so we need as many as we can get. But then it's just a matter of opening these Skyroot chests. Anyway, shout out to my members, thanks for watching, goodbye!